Good morning, gang. We are 3 weeks out from the Alberta Open, where I will be competing in the Masters men's physique categories over 40, over 50, and what the heck, seeing as I'm already there, the open class as well. So 3 weeks left, not much to report other than I am friggin' tired, as can be expected, so that's probably a good thing. Today is a low calorie day for me. When I mean low, I mean low. 1,800 calories. So I've got 6 meals today. They're all the same. Nothing too exciting. Cucumbers, chicken breasts. I got all my sauces, Fit Foods. This is a great one. I like the honey mustard. And I've been getting into the Melinda's sauces too. Just getting these ones from Amazon. No calories, green sauce. They've got a bunch of different flavors on Amazon. And of course, let's not forget the Redmond's Real Salt, 1/4 teaspoon going down on everything for the muscle pumps and the electrolytes. So I'm going to check back with you in just a bit. I'm going to show you the first meal that we're making. And we'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Okay, what do we have here? Now, this is Meal Prep 101. We got Antonella that makes all the chicken breasts for me. Just cooks them up in the oven, and I chop it up with the cutting scissors. And this meal is going to be chicken, 135 grams. Of course, we got to weigh it out on our scale. Very important to weigh your food, guys. You want to make sure that you're getting the right amount, not too much, and of course, never too little. I'm going to be adding avocado, and right now I'm also adding guacamole just because it adds a little extra volume for an extra 10 grams of added essential healthy fats per this meal. I've got all of my cucumbers chopped up. You can see the seasonings I've got going there, my Melinda's, my hot sauce, and of course, Flavor God, Fiesta Sweet and Tangy. FlavorGod.com, 0 calories. It's good to add to the meals just to change things up. You can see outside, nice sunny day in Lethbridge, Alberta today. So I'm probably going to get a bulk of the steps done this morning. Just throw on my headphones, listen to a podcast, something motivational. I'm going to pound this meal out and we're going to take to the streets, and I'll get you guys to join me outside. See you in a bit. Okay, and this is what we got. Looking for the final product going back. It's going to be the same meal times 6 today. This is meal number 2. It's only 7:30 in the morning, so gotta stretch them out every few hours because you're going to be a hungry one today. So what do we got? We got 135 grams of chicken breasts, 10 grams of extra fat from avocado and guacamole. We've got our cucumbers. I don't measure those because there's hardly any calories in those bad boys. And I got my seasonings, which I change up all the time just to keep things a little bit fresh and interesting. Flavor God, Fit Cook honey mustard, and Melinda's green hot sauce. And of course, let's not forget the maple pecan Nespresso. A little bit of caffeine jolt. Good for a little bit of energy. Gonna need it. This one's going down. I'll catch you out on my morning walk. Cheers. So I know the plan was to go and walk outside, but I got outside and it's very deceiving. See, the thing here in Alberta is it's sunny almost every single day, which is awesome. But again, it's deceiving because it is cold as shit. Well, it's not that cold. It's just that I've lost a lot of insulation slash fat. And now I'm getting a little bit more temperamental when it comes to temperature change. Even when I go in the hot tub now or the sauna, I find I can't handle it for quite as long. So instead, I'm going to go and run a couple errands, get the oil change in the car because the show is quickly approaching. Want to get the oil change out of the way because Red Deer, Alberta is about 400 kilometers or so away from us, so it's about a 4-hour trip. So I'll make sure I get the oil change. So I'll check in with you guys in a bit. While I'm sitting here getting an oil change, I got some awesome news. our YouTube channel got monetized today. So if you can do us a solid, like, slap down a comment down below, maybe share the video. That'd really help the channel out, guys. And sorry about not going for the walk. I'm gonna wait till it warms up a little bit and start knocking off some of those 12K steps. Gonna probably taking that many steps almost all the way up to the show. Probably the last 4 or 5 days we'll start to back it off or not. I did a long check-in video with my coach Big Paul a couple days ago. He's very happy with the progress. He said my body fat is around 6%, so it's just right where we want to be. So we will likely get to eat into the show instead of restricting back. So we'll be able to play with the carbohydrates a little bit, maybe add in some more, hopefully. He gave me a long shopping list, which included some pretty yummy stuff that I'm looking forward to. Rice Krispie Squares, almond butter, rice cakes. I'm gonna be switching things up the last couple days to extra lean ground beef. I had to put that into ChatGPT because the numbers he gave me were 93.7, so 93% lean, 7% fat. We don't have those distinctions in Canada on our meat. It's just extra lean, lean, medium, regular. I don't even know what the percentages are, but obviously I'm going to go with the extra lean. We're going to still need some fats in there. I'm going to be taking the avocado all the way up. Now the shitty part is I'm dropping the condiments, the Crystal Light, the Diet Pop. All those things are going to go in the last 10 days. So that's going to be tough because I hate drinking water. Absolutely love driving in southern Alberta. The views are amazing. Very scenic, nice and sunny. The weather's picking up, so we'll be able to get some steps in today, hopefully. And hopefully, fingers crossed, sneak in an old guy nap. All right, check in with you in a bit. Day in the life, 3 weeks out. Oil change is now done and dusted. We are at the Save On Foods. Gonna pick up some turkey breast and what else do we need? Rice cakes. Good times. Nothing too exciting here, but as you can see, super sunny. Check with you in a bit. Now here's a good deal. I'm gonna get some of these in while I can. These sparkling ice waters in the Starburst flavors. 4 of them for $5, so that's not too bad. We'll pick up some of those. So here's something interesting to note, and I don't know why the reason is, but in Canada, can't seem to find regular plain cream of rice anywhere. Like they've got the cream of wheat and obviously every type of oatmeal imaginable, but no cream of rice. Very weird. And we're moving on to the omega-3 eggs, $6.79 for a dozen. These ones aren't for me, these ones are for Coach Antonella. She just started her diet as well, so I'm picking those up for her. I like to go with the omega ones simply because of the healthier fat content. Not that the regular eggs are bad, but oh, jeez. Oh, casualty there. Clean up well too. I'm gonna pretend I was never here. I will see you beautiful things later, you arrow scoops. Basically, I get 1 free day of eating as much as I need to, and we will take advantage of that. And that's probably going to be a wrap here for the groceries. We didn't need too much. Still have most of it at home, like when I'm eating just chicken breast and cucumbers. I tell you, you gotta get that deal from Walmart though, that delivery deal that they've got. They don't charge you anything and they drop the stuff right off at your door. So the price is great. You leave a little tip for the driver, but they're carrying shit in like cases of water or cases of pop. You know, the stuff that we hate to cart around. Like especially if you live in like a condominium or an apartment or you've got a bunch of stairs. Nobody likes to carry that shit. So sign up for that deal. Leave me a comment in the links if you want that code. I think it gets you like $20 or $30 off your first 3 orders. So you get a deal on groceries, and so do I. And who doesn't like free groceries in this day and age? Nothing fancy about this one, same as the others. Going down 135 grams of chicken, cucumbers, Melinda's green hot sauce, honey mustard, Fit Cook, Flavor God, Fiesta sweet and tangy, and my Redmond's real salt. See you on the next one. Okay, so this meal is a bit of a breath of fresh air. So I messaged Coach Big Paul, and what he said is I dropped a few pounds after a big carb refeed yesterday where I had 650 grams of carbs. My weight dropped 3 pounds, so he was a little bit concerned about that. So he's had me add 25 grams of carbs from rice for the last 3 meals today, which is absolutely good, and for 3 meals tomorrow. And we're going with a new sauce. We're gonna try this one out. Haven't tried it yet, from Flavor Gang Takeout Stir Fry Sauce. Looks pretty good. Numbers are pretty reasonable. 1 tablespoon is only 5 calories. A little bit of sodium, so that works. We are going to wash it down with 500 mLs of sparkling Starburst strawberry, 0 sugar. This is a good one as well. I got this one this morning, if you recall. I'm probably gonna add some Melinda's habanero honey mustard to the mix. We like Melinda. Let's take a look at this one. Where's the stats on that one? Calories, 0. Nice. It's not 0 because, as you can see, carbohydrates are 2, but if there's less than 5 calories in a serving size, they're allowed to put 0 on the label. So you don't want to go hog wild and drench it with half the bottle. Not that you would want to anyways, but just to be mindful of that. Labels can be a little deceiving. So this is meal number 5 of 6 going on, and my steps are brutally behind, which means I'm probably going to be married to the treadmill tonight, unfortunately. But we'll catch up with you a little bit later. Thanks for watching again. Cheers. Hey gang, what am I doing, you ask? I was just asking myself that same question. It is about 8 p.m. and I'm walking on the damn treadmill. My intention was to do it outside because it was a perfect day. I was going to throw on my headphones, listen to some music or a podcast. But of course, that never happened. I end up watching the Pittsburgh Pro on pay-per-view. Nick Walker got royally screwed, so I'm not happy about that. That was a bittersweet ending, losing to Derek Lunsford. I like Derek, but I think Nick had him this time, and well, they screwed him. And now I'm screwed too, because one disappointment led to another disappointment, and now I'm on the treadmill and I've got 4,000 steps. So help me do the math here. 12,000 steps required minus 4,000 means I've got 8,000 steps to get. Good times. So 8,000 steps every 10,000 is, every 1,000 is 10 minutes. So that's 80 minutes of good time cardio. But I've got my fuel here, got my ANS and my Helix shaker, 2 of those, 10 grams of essential amino acids from ANS. Throw the link in the code there. Save yourself 20% on all the products. Shipping is fast. Products are awesome. Give them a support. I'm gonna knock this off, guys, because I'm very unhappy with myself having to do this much cardio this late. But hey, self-inflicted. Oh, on a good point, had a check-in with Coach Big Paul. He said, you're looking good. He's gonna add some food. So my last 3 meals of the day, I got to add 25 grams of jasmine rice in my Yokibishi rice cooker. Thing's awesome. Get one if you're a serious fitness fan. It makes rice perfect every single time. I look forward to that meal. with all my multitude of hot sauces. So I'm going to knock this one off for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. 3 weeks to go. Doing the math, 21 days. Alberta Open, May 31st, Red Deer, Alberta. Thanks to all those who have supported this journey, all those who have watched, shared, commented, subscribed, and we'll check you next week. Love you guys. Cheers.